Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today is a favorites video. We are doing a March beauty favorites? Yeah, March beauty favorites. I went lighter. My hair is now brown. Yeah. Basically, my mission is to speed up the process of going back to my natural hair color. And my natural hair color is something like this. It's like a really beautiful ashy light brown. And I simply just wanted some change, so that's that. Let's just jump right into my favorites for the month of March. I have a lot of goodies, a lot of drugstore, a lot of affordable products. First, I'm going to start off with a hair product, and you guys, when I say this is the best volumizing and texturizing hair product you will ever use, believe me on this. I'm just gonna tell you guys, this is the Big Sexy Hair powder play, and this is the volumizing and texturizing powder. So it's a super small bottle, but you guys, this is like magic. I just have absolutely no volume in my hair whatsoever. I have no texture, none of that. It just lays super flat, and even when I curl it, try to tease it, it just doesn't work for me. I've actually been using the Big Sexy Hair root pump years ago. It's basically like a volumizing mousse that you put in before you blow dry your hair, and that just also creates texture. Love it, still use it to this day. This is just a much quicker, faster way to get those results. You can find this at Target. This was about $17, which is pretty pricey, but you guys, honestly, this thing works. I'm gonna actually show you guys right now. Even though I have some of it in my hair, I'm gonna still show you guys what it does. Like, do you guys see this? So basically, after you blow dry, style your hair, or before you style it, doesn't matter. Just as long as your hair is nice and dry, you want to separate it in some sections. Just some of this powder on there. I like to do it on both my sides because I like to flip my hair. I also like to separate it right over here, and then you just want to work it. And once you start massaging it into your hair, you will notice this super tacky texture, and then it starts getting harder and harder to like run your fingers through your hair because you have all that texture. But look, you guys, look at all that volume that I just got, like almost instantly. I just get so much look at this. And what I love about the powder is that it doesn't give my hair a white cast, none of that. You guys, this is not sponsored. I just really love this hair product, and I know a lot of girls, guys, like struggle with flat hair. I know how frustrating it could be. This is a product that I seriously swear by. It is so good. It works. It's not like this is gonna disappear in a few hours, then your hair is gonna be flat again. You will still have this volume all the way until you wash your hair again. Yeah, the Big Sexy Hair powder play, definitely approved by me. Up next, I have a skincare product. This is the Glamglow Water Burst Hydrated Glow Moisturizer. Did I talk about this already? I don't know, but I love to use this before I go in with any kind of face makeup or anything like that. This formula is a very lightweight gel consistency, and then once it blends into the skin, it like transforms into like this water texture. It just gives your skin an intense amount of moisture, hydration, glow. It smells really fresh, and you just kind of work that into your skin, and as you guys can see, it just gives you such an intense amount of like hydration. But yeah, it just makes your skin feel really soft. It smells good. It's not heavy on the skin, so your face can breathe. So I have these lip oils that I actually mentioned in one of my makeup tutorials, and a lot of you guys were wondering where I got these from. These were actually sent to me, so I'm not even sure where you can actually purchase these. I don't know if you can get these online or at Sephora. I think they're called the Nooni Kissable lip oils. This one is the hydrating and plumping one. I keep one of these in my makeup vanity. I have one in my purse. This is a backup. I find that these lip oils actually penetrate deep into my skin and moisturize the deepest layer. This just makes your lips look insanely glossy and hydrated and healthy. You guys, I have really dry skin everywhere, so I love oils. I love hydrating products, and I'm really on top of it when it comes to my skincare. As you guys can see, I'm halfway through this thing, and this is a lip oil, so not much is needed, but I love these kinds of things. So here's the packaging. They're awesome. I highly recommend these little lip oils. So I was at Marshall's I don't remember when, but it doesn't matter. It was the month of March. I always check out the beauty section at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, or whatever, wherever I am, because they have a lot of high-end and good quality makeup products for a discounted price. Some of it is used, some of it isn't, so just be careful in what you're buying. I saw these lashes and they look exactly like the Demi Wispies, but they're much longer, which is something I've been dying to find. I love the Demi Wispies. I used to use those on my brides all the time, but for me, I love a lash that is a lot longer, and this is it. So I found these Pro Beauty Essentials Lashes for Days Pro Lash. It's like a 5-pack. This was $8 and you get 5 pairs of lashes. So as you guys can see, it's a really pretty wispy everyday lash. I find that you can reuse these pairs also. Just make sure you're taking good care of them. But $8 for 5 pairs of lashes, I think that's a great deal. So that's that. If you guys can find these at your local Marshalls, I love Marshalls so much, but pick these up. Alright, so up next we have this Flower Beauty sponge. I'm really picky about my sponges. I need them to be soft, otherwise they're not good. Nobody likes a dense brush. It just feels like you're literally punching yourself in the face when you're trying to blend out your foundation. When Flower Beauty sent me this sponge, I was seriously so happy because this is much softer than my actual beauty blender. Just barely pressing it and it's already like so soft and squishy. One thing I would change about this sponge is maybe have a pointier tapered tip so you can really go underneath your eyes and like get really precise. But other than that, this is amazing to blend out your foundation, to blend out your cream contour, the concealer. This is an original beauty blender. It's just a different color. You guys can see it. This one is soft. These are both very soft. If not, this one is even softer. I've really been loving this Flower Beauty sponge. It's definitely worth the hype, 100%. Stay tuned till the end of this video to find out which sponge I do not like and do not recommend when it's seriously so raved about. We'll just get to that later. I also have a little Flower Beauty collection right over here. I literally couldn't stop using these products. I'm obsessed with them. So these are the Flower Beauty Light Illusion all day wear makeup. We have the shade Ivory L2 and L3 Nude, and I just mixed these to get my perfect shade. This is such a beautiful, buildable, natural looking luminous drugstore foundation. This has zero flashback. It literally photographs so amazing in photos, even though this has SPF 18 in it. This looks like my skin but better. Flower Beauty is probably one of my favorite drugstore brands. You guys can find them at Ulta and Walmart. This really reminds me of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Very similar formula. I just find that the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer is a little bit more oily underneath my eyes, which causes creasing. This one is a little bit thicker and it stays put all day long. Love. And I'm using the shade Light. The other thing from Flower is their Light Illusion Perfecting Powders, and I also have the different shades. I'm just quickly like mentioning the collection because I really love how all these products work together, and they again don't have any flashback. They look absolutely natural but buildable on the skin, and they give you a nice luminous natural finish. But these are great to, you know, set your foundation, set your under eye concealer. I've really been loving Flower Beauty's makeup, like a lot of, like, I love their mascara, I love their lip products, their foundations. Everything is so good and affordable. Another drugstore foundation that I need to actually go and get more shades because this foundation blew me away. This is the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I am in the shade Light Beige. Well, I have the shade Light Beige, but this is too dark for me at the moment. This matches me perfectly when I'm like freshly self-tanned. Hold on, my leg is falling asleep. This foundation was known for its super high coverage and long-lasting power. Yeah, this is a... So it says that it's a medium to full coverage, which it is. It's lightweight and oil-free formula. Very lightweight on the skin. It's long-wearing, water-resistant, and sweat-proof. And you guys, I'm telling you, it's all those things, because when I wore this, my foundation looked good from beginning to end. I have dry skin, but I can still get away with wearing this foundation, and it looks really good on me. So I just need to go to Target and pick up more shades because yeah, this one's too dark and I want to enjoy it, you know, I want to wear it more often. Okay, I don't know if L'Oreal just came out with these, but I tried them out for the first time when they just sent me this in PR. This is the Brow Stylist Boost and Set Volumizing Brow Mascara. I like the shade Dark Brunette. I just really like to use a lighter brow pencil but then go in with like a darker brow gel. That just gives your brows like such a natural looking finish. When I opened up the actual product, I was so shook at the wand because I've never seen anything like it before. Like, I thought Benefit Gimme Brow was a super small wand, but this is like the next level. But I love this brow gel specifically because of this wand. It's just so easy to get in there and grab all those brow hairs and just brush them out and comb them and tame them, and I've just really been loving it. Alright, so Dose of Colors recently launched new eyeliners. Oh, you guys, this is the Set the Tone Cream Matte Eye Color. You can use them for anything. This is in the shade Shady, which is actually a really cute name for like a black eyeliner. I'm wearing it today. I really love it. It is very long lasting. It doesn't fade on me. It doesn't smudge, doesn't smear. It's really black, and you really need a little amount. Like, I'm telling you, I use this almost every single day ever since I got it. If you guys love yourself a good gel liner that's pigmented, long lasting, go for this one. Up next, we have some lip products, and then I'll jump into like my palettes that I've been loving as well. So right over here we have the Tarte lip paint in the shade Exposed. I think this is like one of Tarte's classic lip paints. They recently just sent this to me in like their mermaid collection, and I just look at it and I'm like, oh dang, this is a really pretty like everyday pinky nude. I really love the Tarte lip paints formula. Looks like that, just like a, it actually looks really similar to the color I'm wearing. So on my lips, I'm actually wearing Lipland Cosmetics Reezy, and this Tarte Exposed is literally the same exact thing. It's just like such a beautiful everyday liquid lip. And then up next we have a gloss, and this is the Pixi plus Chloe Morello lip gloss. So this can be used as a lip topper, or you can wear it by itself, and this is in the shade Cake. It's just a really pretty glossy lip gloss. It's clear, but it has gold like reflex in it. In the sunlight, I can just imagine how beautiful this is going to look in the summertime with like a nice tan. It's beautiful. Honestly, the glitter in it isn't chunky or anything like that. It still feels really smooth and creamy on the lips. Doesn't feel sticky or anything like that nonsense that we all don't like. Speaking of Pixi, I have the Pixi and Chloe Morello palette as well. Here we have the little blushes that she came out with, and then these are eyeshadows, and then we have brow powder right over here. I don't know, Pixi has been such a good consistent brand like with their formulas, and I like how they do collaborate with a lot of like influencers. Another palette I've really been loving is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. Now this seriously screams my name, because first of all, Soft Glam is like my middle name. I always do soft glam looks. You just have a beautiful variety of matte shades, and then you have some beautiful transition shades, and just like tempera, like the perfect brow bone highlight. I actually have a makeup tutorial that I did using this palette, and I actually use every single eyeshadow. These eyeshadows aren't patchy, they're not hard to blend out, they're super easy to work with. Another palette that I actually finally tried out is the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. I was in like a shopping mood, and then I decided to stop by Ulta, which I never go to Ulta, and then I just literally saw this Morphe stand, and I'm like, since when did Ulta have Morphe? And then I saw that the Jaclyn Hill palette was in stock, and I instantly just picked it up because I just want to see like what the hype is about. I'm not a Morphe affiliate. I don't use much Morphe products. If you guys are debating on which palette to get, the Soft Glam or the Jaclyn Hill, I think I would recommend the Jaclyn Hill palette overall, because you do have a variety of like pops of color. There's a ton of neutral, warm, matte shades to work with, which a lot of us love. I use a lot of the dark matte shades, and when I do, I get like barely any fallout, and they blend out really, really good. So this palette is $40. This palette is $40. So you get a lot more eyeshadows, amazing quality, and you get more of a variety. So if you like Jaclyn Hill or not, just by looking at this palette, like, it's a good product. So that's all I gotta say about it. Alright, so those were my March favorites. Now I'm gonna dive right in. I only have two, but I'll share with you guys two products that I just don't think is worth the money. I don't think it's worth the hype. Alright, so this product I just don't think is worth the money, considering that this is a high-end brand that is sold at Sephora. This is the Iliya Pure Eyeliner in Rebel, and it's just like a basic black. I was in a hurry to do my makeup and I just needed a black liner quick, so I just took this one out and I just wanted to try it. You guys, it's like a gray. It's like not even black. It's not pigmented. It's just not worth the money at all. I feel like I can find something at the drugstore that's way better. Let me show you guys an amazing high-end gel liner that will actually stay in your waterline and is very, very pigmented. So this is the Marc Jacobs Highliner crayon, and this is the black one. And I'm just gonna, first of all, it just glides right on, and you guys can just tell the difference. This one just glides right on. It doesn't irritate my eyes. When it sets, it does not budge, it doesn't move. This is definitely worth the money, worth the investment. If you're buying an eyeliner from Sephora, you want to invest in a good eyeliner. So I don't recommend the Iliya one. I think I'm just going to be giving that away, like donating it, because it doesn't do anything to me. So I actually picked up the Morphe sponge that Jaclyn Hill raves about. Not only Jaclyn Hill, but I think there's a few other ones, a few other people that rave about this. I don't know if it's because they're Morphe affiliates and it's just like convenient for people to buy a sponge online when they're already buying their brushes, and this is already a little bit more affordable. I think it's like $5, but I mean, $5 is $5. I don't like this sponge. I tried using it, I tried falling in love with it, I tried everything, but it's just dense. I have to work so hard to blend out my foundation when I use this sponge. It's just really uncomfortable using because it's so hard that it just like, it's so uncomfortable. As to this is like way more gentle on the skin, and this is like, I'm literally, do you guys hear that sound that it makes? I like the shape. I like that this has like an edge to it, so it's really easy to clean up the contour, but that's literally it. I find that this tapered tip is still too big for the inner corners, and this is already at being damp, you guys, because I wanted to wash these sponges before this video. And I can't say like this was a huge disappointment because it was only $5, but it's just like one of those products where I would have been better off not buying it and I would have been $5 richer. But anyways, that concludes today's video. I really hope that you guys learned something from this video, and hopefully you guys are going to pick some of these products up because I really been loving them. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video. It really helps me out, and also leave a comment down below what videos you guys want me to do. I'm thinking of doing a Q&A soon, so feel free to ask some questions down below and I'll be sure to write them down or have them ready for whenever I do want to do a Q&A. Thanks guys for watching. I love you, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side.